are not ready. I repeat, we are not ready.
Liverpool have just played 2 games versus Athletic Club Bilbao, in which both of them, they were by far the better side. The first one with the B team was a 4-1 win in which Rio Enyumoa was absolutely incredible. Like, we will talk about him. Trey Ione again looking good, filling in at centre-back. And then the second game from Liverpool was with their first team. What Slot will probably say is their best 11. Maybe minus McAllister because he's not as fit as the others. But how good was Dominic Szoboszlai in that 8 role today? I think Dominic Szoboszlai looks better with Florian Wirtz on the pitch because it takes that pressure off him to get those goals and assists. And I have to say, the football Liverpool were playing was incredible. Of course, there was times where they looked vulnerable in transitions, vulnerable in defence. But you've also got to look at the fact that Van Dijk wasn't there. I assume they will sign a centre-back. Like, Liverpool are going for Isak. But Liverpool are known to be incredibly smart in the transfer window, in the fact that I believe they will be looking to get Isak and a centre-back in. I don't think they're going to go into the season without signing a centre-back. But Liverpool's attack was absolutely frightening. We've got to talk about Ekitike, really good assist, running down those left channels. We can see how Ekitike and Isak could work really well together if you get Isak in the door. Florian Wirtz, Salah, Ekitike, there was very good, intelligent combinations there. Gakpo, I don't think he was involved as much in general play, but I think Gakpo's output and general performance was good. He's a dangerous player, and I thought Liverpool were fantastic in both games. They were the better team in both games, and their attack is crazy. Like, I am scared. I hate being a Manchester United fan right now because Liverpool are just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And the way Ekitike, Salah and Wirtz could be linking up, the combinations, the IQ between them, you could see Ekitike has a different level of IQ. Not only can he stay inside, but he has a different level of IQ. And, to add to that as well, Liverpool have one of the most insane 16-year-olds in football right now. Rio Enyumoa. You've got, obviously, Gakpo that can play on the left, but Rio Enyumoa and Ekitike can play on the left, particularly if Isak striker, Ekitike can move over to the left. You've got Salah that can go on the right. There is questions over what's back up to Salah with Chiesa being sold, but Frimpong potentially, but Conor Bradley keeps getting injured. But Liverpool's attack is crazy, and they've got this kid that could come through, and honestly, I'm putting, Rio Enyumoa, I think he's going to have a big breakout season.
Some Liverpool fans are writing off Cody Gakpo. Let me tell you something right now. As a finisher, as a pure breed finisher, which is very rare for a winger nowadays, he is right up there. And he's not one of the biggest names in that Liverpool team. He's not a McAllister. He's not a Florian Wirtz. He's not a Salah or a Van Dijk or an Alisson. But what he is very efficient. Very, very efficient on that left-hand side. And I would be absolutely amazed if he left Liverpool in the next year or so. People are writing him off. He's not good enough. I don't understand the narrative. Nearly 60 GA in 128 games for Liverpool. As a guy that can play on the left, can play up front, can play as a false 9. He's happy to, at times, rotate and play his part for the team. We've already spoken about Rio Enyumoa today. We've already spoken about Liverpool beating Bilbao today. But we're here to speak on it again. We saw the young guns today. We saw Harvey Elliott. We saw Enyumoa. We saw Trey Ione. We saw Tsimikas in a back line with a central midfielder and Robertson and a young academy player. We saw a goalkeeper that most of us have not even heard of. And we saw they have got an absolute superstar on their hands. Let me tell you that right now. Everyone's raving about Max Dowman. Everyone's saying to me, look, Max Dowman's going to be the next best thing. And look, I hear it. I get it. Max Dowman only lives down the road from me. I hear it. But what we're seeing in some of these Liverpool Academy players, players like Will Wright they've just signed. Today, Cody Gakpo with a brace, Salah with a goal. And what you saw today is the majority of the first team, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, Konate, Endo, Kirkes, Mamardashvili, Salah, majority of them playing Gakpo, playing 90 minutes. And listen, Bilbao have got some stars. They've got the Williams brothers and they've got a very, very technical number 10 in Sané.
Are we talking about first? Which result are we talking about first? Because there are 2 results to talk about today. Liverpool played twice in the same day. I repeat, They played at 5 p.m. They played at 8 p.m. They played twice in the same day, this Liverpool team. Bro, what are we talking about? The 4-1 early on win, or are we talking about the 3-2 late win that just ended now? Welcome back to another video. It's Naeem United here. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, hit that like button, leave a comment as well. Today's been a long, big day, busy day, but we keep grinding, we stay grinding. Love you all. Thank you all for the love and support. I ain't gonna lie. 7 goals, 2 games, 7-3 overall Liverpool win aggregate within them 180 plus minute games of football within the 2. So obviously Liverpool's 4-1 win, and then it restarts 0-0 into the 8 p.m. kickoff. It was complete 2 different teams, 2 different set of players, all of that, but obviously it's the same clubs that went head to head. Let's start off with the 4-1 win, the 5 p.m. kickoff, because Liverpool looked good, man. This kid here, Rio Engomoa, I'm going to get him on. Rio Engomoa, bro, this guy, I know I'm definitely butchering the name, but this kid is talented. This 61-year-old kid, he is talented and he looks good for the future. Liverpool have their man. Correct me if I'm wrong, is it 5 goal contributions in 5? Why no, it's 4 goal contributions in the last 4 preseason games for sure. He got an assist against AC Milan. He scored against Yokohama. And today for Liverpool, you know what he did? He scored a beautiful goal and he got an assist. Within 5 minutes, he scored and assisted Darwin Nunez. Rio Engomoa, bro, that goal he scored when he was driving the ball forward, takes on every man. No Athletic Bilbao defenders were able to stop him or take the ball off him. That's what he does. Fair play. I can't lie. I'm gonna say here, I am jealous of this one. Liverpool's got a very good signing. They've got a very good signing, and I'm out here taking screenshots of Nico Williams going missing against Liverpool, bro. Nico Williams with the worst stats of all time. Yeah, Barcelona escaped and they saved themselves with Marcus Rashford. But Rio Engomoa, obviously, don't put pressure on him. If you're a Liverpool fan watching this video, don't overhype him. Don't put pressure on him. Just keep it step by step. Keep it game by game. He's only 61 backwards. Things can change. He can keep getting better from here. He can have his moments. You just got to keep backing him. You got to keep supporting him. And yeah, you got to keep that confidence up. And I'm not going to lie, you guys got a special talent within that player there.
Engomoa, created in Chelsea, made in Liverpool. Now, there's a special talent on the block. Real special talent. We have an actual wonder kid on our hands. Yeah, again, they pop up pretty much every year or so. And it also happens that it has to be at Liverpool. Now, Liverpool played a few kids today. Actually, I've got a list of their names so people might remember who's who. It's not all about Rio. No, it pretty much is. But there's also another name in there as well. And I want him to get his flowers. Super comfortable. Not even in his position. Actually, you could say 2 of them, but one's a teenager. The other one is Trey and Yoni. What a player. Now, smash the likes. Likes are super important. There's a load of people that are not subscribed. A good 63% that watch videos are not subscribed to Never a Foul. So if you can do that, like the video, and on your way, you can hear me, a United fan, praise the team that I don't really want to praise, but I'm kind of forced to do it. Oh, you're not forced to do it? Yeah, I am. I'm running a multi-club channel, so let's talk football. Let's get one thing straight. Both teams, very mixed. Not the same Bilbao team. We're going to see that a little bit later. Same with Liverpool. But Liverpool just look way more in sync. And every time I'm watching Liverpool, I'm so convinced that in-game is going to be a back kind of 3 looking thing. And it was comfortable. That first 45 minutes, 3-0, total destruction. If you look at Engomoa's, I know that's how you say his name. Yeah, I know. Got it right. If you just look at the way he has so much, he's got that something that I don't know what to call it, that je ne sais quoi. He's got that something about him that makes him stand out from the rest. Look, Darwin Nunez, decent game, could be his final game as well in a Liverpool shirt. Didn't really see him come off looking emotional, doesn't feel like it's his last, but who knows, right? But that player there, that young kid, 16 years of age, nearly 17, so much confidence, so much talent. You can't help but just want him to have the ball because you feel like something's going to happen every time he does. And it kind of reminds me of a young Raheem Sterling when he was young back in, is it 2012? When he was under Brendan Rodgers. Could have my dates mixed up. And you could see there was a talent there. except the difference with this one, he can actually shoot.
Liverpool family, and my word, you guys were treated this afternoon. I was really jealous looking at you guys play 2 games as you ramp up your preparations for the new Premier League season. We'll be analysing both games, the 4-1 win and also the 3-2 win. Very, very excited to do so. But before I begin, give this video a massive, massive thumbs up. Liverpool are back at Anfield and it was a really good spectacle for me as someone that loves to watch football. I was genuinely excited seeing the games. Of course, hit the subscribe if you are new here. But let us start 3-2. Let's start with that game because obviously we had more first teamers and obviously a lot of Liverpool fans are just excited to see those first teamers, those new signings sort of playing and how it played out. In terms of the statistics, 17 shots for Liverpool in total, 10 on chances, 9 big chances. I think what you're always going to get with Liverpool is they're going to have a volume of attempts on goal, no matter who is starting. And this game was no different. Atletico Bilbao, 33% possession, 8 shots for them and 3 on target. But I think what we're all here for is to talk about the guys which really impressed us. And to be honest, I'm going to start with the guy who just keeps on getting better. Mo Salah, and I was kind of laughing watching his penalty because Liverpool fans have this thing of where Mo Salah needs to have his customary penalty miss per season. And thankfully, hopefully for you guys, he's got that out the way. It was a horrible penalty, but Mo Salah's quality was just shining throughout the game. He was the player of the match from FootMob. He had the most chances created. I mean, this guy's passing ability is so underrated. I know we talk about the De Bruynes of this world, but I genuinely believe Mo Salah's passing ability in and around the box is one of the best we have seen in the Premier League. And I'm not scared to say that. Once he receives the ball and he has an underlap or an overlap, he will find you. And, Jeremy Frimpong is a player I want to go in more depth about because he genuinely impressed me. But that is who Salah needs. He has the option of Szoboszlai doing the underlap, but then also on the overlap, he has Frimpong. Trent would probably be more of a central player. Yes, he can go on the overlap, but he was not more sort of prone to doing that, especially towards the end. But, that is what we can expect from Liverpool and Mo Salah. That sort of patience on the ball, playing the pass, and he had 1 goal, 2 total shots, 81% pass accuracy, 6 chances created, the penalty miss, and then of course some other lovely stuff. 6 touches in the opposition box. Arne Slot has the plan for Salah so good. Have him high up the pitch, let him create goals, let him score goals. I'm even saying create twice because he was that good today on the ball in terms of his creation.
We are not ready. I repeat, we are not ready. I'm certainly not ready. I watch pre-season games for all of the top 6 Premier League teams because that is what my main channel, the Football Terrace, was built on. So it's hard to give. One thing I've realised, if you take what I do seriously as a job, how can I give pre-season predictions for teams having not watched them play? Like, deep that for a singular second, for a moment. Imagine you're sitting there, you're on a podcast, even think about Sky Sports and these massive companies. People sit there giving pre-season or end of pre-season, before the season begins, predictions, and they haven't watched any of the games. I don't care that Bilbao scored some goals tonight. I don't care that Liverpool didn't look perfect because it is a friendly. And I stand on what I've said all pre-season and for many years. The results are secondary. The performances and how the teams adapt to the tests ahead of them. And sometimes the tests are playing a difficult team. Sometimes the test is playing in conditions like in the Far East where it is the humidity is like it, beyond levels it will ever be in England. Sometimes the tests are trying out new formations or players in new positions. But what I saw tonight from Ekitike and from Wirtz, it's just scary, man. So scary. And I'm going to tell you one of the most sobering, one of the most, I'm not even sure if the right word for it is poignant, but one of the most worrying elements for me is Mo Salah in all of this. And I'm going to tell you why that is important in just a moment. And yes, the word I was looking for is poignant. Saddening. Saddening. I feel a great sense of sadness as a Man United fan. But as I said earlier on today, I respect what Liverpool have done. I've always felt this, a well-run club built the traditional way, grown the traditional way through decades and decades of success. Now, for me, I'll get back to Mo Salah in a minute and why I think the Mo Salah element here has been forgotten. And I liken it very much to...